Hey, JB. Fitz said you guys have nothing to lose because, hey, it's not going to affect the Big Ten standings. What is the mindset of you guys heading into this game?
I think Fitz is right on that. We do have nothing to lose, but we have a great opportunity to showcase our program in prime time against the number 3 team in the country, which is a cool deal for us. I know it means a lot to a lot of guys. So I think that's going to be something that we kind of stress all week. Is like you can play loose, you can play loose and have fun because, like it said, it doesn't really impact the Big Ten at all, but it's still a meaningful game for us, and it's going to be a great time.
Just follow up, who are some guys who you think will impact a ton if you guys can get that win?
Just
guys were talking about it. You said some guys. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I mean a lot of guys. You have some guys that might have been not recruited by Notre Dame, stuff like that. My dad was born and raised in South Bend. I used to go to Notre Dame games when I was a kid growing up, so it's a cool thing. So I'm definitely really excited for it. And I think a lot of guys have the same story, like a lot of the Chicagoland guys too, especially. It's a cool deal for us, and we're really excited.
Looking at the running game, looked like you guys changed the scheme a little bit against Wisconsin with after Bowser came in against Rutgers, who's still mostly zones, a lot more downhill blocking against Wisconsin. Is that more fun for you as a blocker to get downhill and not have to pull and get outside more?
Yeah, so the stuff we ran the past couple weeks is base stuff that we install on day one. Isaiah just when his shoulders are square to the line, he's a good runner. He runs behind his pads really well, and it's a lot more fun to run downhill, especially just one-on-one, man versus man, just moving guys off the ball, and him having to make one cut or lower his pads and hit one guy is really fun for us. We just get to move the chains and keep it rolling and keep the other team's offense off the field.
What's the biggest challenge you think that Notre Dame's defensive front is going to pose for you?
They're long and they're athletic. They're really good pass rushers, and they play really hard. And so nothing but good things to say about them. I think it's another good opportunity for us to take a step as an O-line. We need to improve the most in order to get where we want to go. So I think it's a good challenge for us, and I know myself and the rest of the guys are excited to go up against them.
How do you match up against that?
I think we match up well. I think we got a lot of guys that play hard and play physical, and so do they. They might have had some more stars next to their names coming out of high school and whatnot, but you get to this level and that doesn't matter anymore. And they play, they play so hard, and they play like that stuff doesn't matter at all. So that's we respect them for that, and we play that way too. We play really hard, and I think that's where we take pride as a unit. Is how hard we play and how we try to finish blocks and finish drives and finish games, and so I think it's going to be strength for strength in that category.
You said your dad grew up in South Bend.
Yeah.
Any idea what high school he went to?
He went to Clay High School.
Okay.
Yeah.
And just for you to grow up going to games and watching this matchup, for you, what are maybe some of your best memories of, especially Northwestern versus Notre Dame?
My favorite memory is 2014. We beat them in South Bend. That was pretty cool. So I hope to repeat that memory, but in Evanston this time.
What do you remember from that 2014 game? I know you weren't on the field, but
yeah.
What was the atmosphere like for you?
Oh, it was so cool. What I remember the most, I think, was Kyle Prater's corner of the end zone touchdown, and then obviously Jack Mitchell tying the game, and then obviously winning it in overtime. But the atmosphere was awesome. I think that game meant a lot to people too, just like this one does. And any time that we get to play a nationally ranked team in prime time, you're going to be up for it, and I'm glad it's at home this time. We don't have to go there, so a little bit nicer for us.
In a different vein, the offensive line struggling earlier in the season, then going to dominating Wisconsin, a team known for being a good team in the trenches. Was there a specific turning point where you noticed that the group was really starting to progress?
Not really a turning point, but we played really well against Purdue at the beginning of the year. So the notion that we start slow, it obviously is correct because we did start 1-3. But it's all about consistency, and we've had more consistency the last couple of weeks, and that's the biggest thing for us. Is as you can see when well, you know, we're not playing well is when we're not being consistent. We're not sustaining drives. We're not putting the ball in the end zone when we should. And so I think the past couple of weeks we've done that is just, you know, march the ball down the field, control the clock, control the game, play our style. And that's when we play best as a unit, when we're doing that stuff.
You had the ball down inside the 5-yard line against the Badgers several occasions. I think it was man-on-man. I think they had maybe 10 guys lined up between the guards.
Yeah.
And tell us a little about some of those short yardage situations right down next to the goal line.
So I think we sneaked it 5 times, and we have to be better as a unit and everyone that's in the box. You know, you got 22 guys in the box, which is like the running joke about Big Ten football, you know. But that's literally was 22 guys in the box. So we have to. We don't want Clayton having to do it multiple times. So I think we need to create a better surge on some of them. Obviously, we got it in the first time. Second time, we didn't, and so it really there's no like technique coaching or anything. It's literally man on man, like who wants to win. And unfortunately, we didn't win the second one, but we'll do it again, and we have to win the next time we do it. So.
Hey, JB. Fitz has talked a lot about the development of competitive depth as the season went on. Is that something you feel in practice? Do you feel a little more pressure with young guys developing?
I mean, no pressure. You really, like, if you know, in order to be a good Big Ten team, you have to have guys that can push each other and fill needs when stuff happens, when guys go down or whatnot. And so it's not really pressure, but it's more you have like a fire under your butt because you know that you have to play well, and every practice means something. And I think that's what kind of has gotten us playing a lot better is, you know, guys are playing with a sense of urgency every single day in practice. And when you're competing Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday in practice, it's pretty natural to just come out and do the same thing on Saturday is compete and know that every rep matters. So I do think the competitive depth has helped just because you have to approach it that way. Every day, every practice is like a game day. And so that's important for us.
For you as a player, just what's been the best part of all this new facility for you guys and to be able to use it on a daily basis?
Just like the convenience of everything, having training room, training table, the training room, ice tubs, hot tubs, everything in the same area has been great. It's just so much easier. And then you can walk to class, or guys that have class on campus. I'm a grad school student now, so I don't really have to be on campus as much. So it's a lot easier I know the young guys, which is great because, you know, when I was freshman, sophomore, it always was tough having to come from Nicolette to here to campus to go to class for an 11 a.m. class after morning practice. So there's the convenience of everything. Makes your day go a lot smoother.
Did you grow up dreaming of playing for Notre Dame and getting a scholarship offer?
No, definitely did not. I know my dad always talked about it. He used to go to games a lot. I did grow up a Notre Dame fan, I would say, but there's nothing in my heart for them anymore. And I really like the choice that I made, or the opportunity I was given to play here. I think if I could go back 5 years and redo it, even if I had a scholarship offer from Notre Dame or anybody, because I didn't, so, I would have chosen here. So just everything from the guys. I think the guys is the most important part, like the culture we have as a team. Just, you know, everybody that's in the locker room, I think makes it the best. It didn't matter if we were lifting weights in the dungeon or on the beach, like just the guys that you're with and the transparency of the coaches, everything. It's really unique, and I think that's what I enjoy the most about it. No.
Talking again about your dad, do your parents still live in South Bend?
No, my parents live in Plainfield, Illinois, where I'm from. But my dad, or my grandmother, and all of my dad's brothers and sisters live in South Bend still. So get out there to see grandma a few times a year. But other than that, I try to avoid it.
Making the trip to Evanston for the game?
Yeah, we'll have everyone there. It's a big deal. So they're excited. I'm excited. They'll be in purple, which is cool. So it'll be good. So 2 aunts, an uncle, all their families. So yeah, I think about 16 to 20 maybe. Depends on who. Depends on the weather probably. So it'd be fun.
Travis got a chance to make some plays this weekend. What does it feel like after battling these injuries for the past couple of years, getting the chance to get in the line and make some plays?
Yeah, I mean, it just feels really good knowing that the coaches have confidence in me to put me out there and just helping the team and whatever that may be, whether that's special teams, whether that's defense, and just feels really good just to be able to help the team. So, yeah.
When you look at Notre Dame's offense, you're looking at Ian Book and his ability to pass and run. Just what are you expecting from them, and how big of a challenge is that for you?
Yeah, I think they're a great team, but I think we're more so just focused on ourselves and focus on Tuesday's practice and finding ways to get better for ourselves and just trying to go 1-0. That's the goal every week, go 1-0. So what can we do throughout the week that's going to help us best face off for their attack when it comes Saturday?
Coach said that, you know, you're focusing on yourselves and things you have to get better on. What do you feel like the defense here has to get better at then? Yeah,
I think we just got to keep improving tackling, running to the ball, just trying to cause turnovers. We had a couple turnovers last week, and I think that really helped our offense as far as getting points on the board. So, yeah, just coming together and just playing as one, just playing unified and playing together, and I think that we'll be all right.
One of the other guys asked earlier, but the opportunity to play, it's outside of the conference. It's not going to affect the Big Ten standings at all. So what's the mindset when you have an opportunity like this with Notre Dame, number 3 in the nation, coming here?
Yeah, I think it's really exciting. I think it's a chance for us to show kind of who we are as a program. But like you said, trying to not get too caught up in it. It is just one game, and we're just really looking forward to the matchup.
Back at this matchup, you know, as a kid growing up or watching it at all, is there anything that stands out in the history? Obviously, some big wins for Northwestern.
Yeah, I know recently we've had a couple really close battles with them, so we're really just looking forward to getting to work and having another hard-fought game.
So you're part of the group, like with Patty Fisher, who decided to come here and also got offered by Wisconsin, right?
Yes.
Run us through all that. And I'm sorry, did you go to the same school as Patty?
Yeah, we grew up together since we were like 5 and played Pee Wee all the way up high school, and now we're here. So it's just pretty cool. And I mean, for me, I don't want to speak for him, but for me, kind of just what brought me here was just the culture and the people. I felt like those two things really kind of solidified my decision, and I couldn't be happier. Just great support staff all the way from the top to the bottom, the players, the coaches, staff, people outside of the program, and so I'm just very happy with my decision.
Not to go too deep, but tell us a little bit about what you've been through with your injuries since you got here. Just kind of a quick overview.
Yeah, so my redshirt freshman year, I missed all year with the hamstring injury, which was just unfortunate because I just felt like I could have helped the team, but that's in the past. And then I guess summer before this season, I had some problems with my other hamstring, kind of rehab. But honestly, I'm thankful to be back. I'm trying to put that in the past and just understand that now I am healthy and just trying to show the coaches and my teammates that they can trust me to help them win games on Saturday. So, yeah, it's kind of been a roller coaster, but I think it's definitely made me stronger as a person, just kind of going through that experience, understanding that I can get through hardships and I can get through trials. So